Hi, this is Mike from the Ski Legends. You can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And today I'm meeting with Fuxi, and I'm going to let him tell the story. So let me switch around here. And here is Fuxi. He's famous,
Ah,
well known. Now, how did
the one and only Fuxi.
the one and only Fuxi? Fuxi, tell me where did you get the idea of this? You started with Schneider pants back in the day, didn't you?
That's true. But first, they call it the land of opportunities, U.S. My God, I'm a young guy, America. Wow, that would be a dream to come to America. And so obviously I was a pretty good skier. Did the ski instructor exam. Then brought me over to the States. I was in Boyne Mountain, Michigan the very first time. Moved on the Big Sky, Vale, and kind of all over the world. So I got exposed to skiing in a pretty nice way. But after being ski instructor for quite a few years, and I said, what am I gonna do down the road? So that's when I went back to Austria. Schneider, world-renowned family operation, Schneider Hosen, Schneider pants, right? But then you also made the race suits for the Austrian ski team. They made apparel. So I approached them and said, you don't have anybody in the States here representing your product. I said, is there any chance I could get something started? So that's how I brought Schneider into the US. Started off one person operation business right there, and people called me from all over. Whoever was familiar with Schneider, they wanted to have a Schneider product. So that's how it started.
And that's how you and I got a connection because Siggy Grottendorfer
Siggy
was a
Grottendorfer.
friend of yours. Unfortunately, he's passed away just recently. But he was my ski school director at Sugarbush from Vermont. And were you with him in Boyne? Because he did Boyne Mountain for a while.
He was before me.
Before
I was
you,
in
gotcha.
Boyne Mountain, makes me old. Hate to say it, 1983. 1983, that's more than 40 years ago.
Yes.
I'm still good looking.
Yes, you are. Hey,
So,
let's talk a little bit about. So you did Schneider. Schneider kind of stopped exporting and bringing it to the United States. So you had to do something else. So
yeah,
Fuxi Racing came about.
exactly. So it was actually interesting. I had a setup during the Beaver Creek World Cup races with Schneider apparel, race suits, jackets, pants, training shirts, and somebody from Austria was there. He said, "Are you still doing Schneider?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." I put my energy and effort into the Schneider product. I said, "Wow, they closed the operation." So they closed the operation back in Austria. The kids didn't want to continue on the legacy of Schneider. So for me, I was a little bit stuck in a rut right there. But it didn't take me long with some friends' help to said, what should I do? Rename it? So Fuxi, my nickname, Fuchs Fox. People in general like animals. So we had to come up with a logo. Said, why don't we call it right now, instead of Schneider Racing, Fuxi Racing? So that's when I changed everything. And then I had to find a new company who would create the race suits for me. And then luckily I stumbled onto a company called Teamwear. They're out of Coon Valley in Wisconsin,
Okay.
nearby La Crosse. And so now we have all this cool
Let's go over towards the race
suits
suits.
made in the US, made with pride in the US. There's nothing better. People can go online, customize the suit, get their own colors, and we make them in 15 businesses. Whereas with Schneider at the time, I had to order a bunch to import them, and that was always the challenge with the import. So now I had to have a domestic company. I've dealt with them right now pretty much for close to 15 years, and only with big success. And then, I mean, anytime you go to ski races, just came from the NASTA National Championships. NASTA, biggest recreational race in the world, was up in Snowmass about a month ago. Pretty much proud to say that pretty much 80% of the people sporting Fuxi Flash right there. Whether it's a 3-year-old kid or a 6'4" Sweden pounder, we make him custom any size. There's no size limit, weight limit, age limit. So it's great to accommodate everybody.
So you are right now. You're having a warehouse sale, but your warehouse is in Colorado, and you're heading to Hood,
Exactly.
Mount
Hitting
Hood.
tomorrow in a week. So Hood has been my stomping ground since pretty much 2001. when I started Schneider, I had to figure out what am I going to do in the summer? How can I promote it? That's when I kind of figured out, wow, there's a glacier in Manhut, Timberline Glacier, Manhut.
Right.
So I've been there the first time with a car, putting some products in the back of my vehicle, set up in the parking lot, and government came until the cops came my way. Somebody was complaining, I'm a competition to another business. He said, this guy should not sell the product right here. But I had an agreement with the lodge. I stayed there. He allowed me to use the parking lot as a setup. So it was my last day when the cops came. I said, I'm out of here, but I haven't done anything
Yeah.
unusual. I mean, I got the location and everything. So yeah, I've done this for 20 years, and now it's pretty much whatever you would see here. I mean, this is the warehouse facility in Silverstone. Call it the one-stop shop. Nothing but by appointment only. People come here. I go to events, back up my trailer, go to kids' race, adult race, whatever, master race. So my business in the summer, my bread and butter is in Manhut. So I'm there from late May until end of August. Come back here. Things are happening in Colorado, equipment sessions, ski club sessions. Then I move over to Copper Mountain. Copper Mountain, all the race camps come to Copper Mountain early season. So I'm there pretty much from middle of October until end of December. And January 1st, basically we operate from here and go to events every single week. So basically bring the Fuxi one-stop shop to the client, to the finish corral, and get them dialed in.
Yeah, and it's a lot of racing, but you have other customers too. You've got poles,
Oh yeah,
you've got helmets,
exactly.
you have goggles, glasses.
And then like everybody needs a ski strap, and then we have the scooties. The scooties, I mean, these are the custom ski straps right there for fit skis. You don't need to be a racer to have ski straps. Obviously, the pants, helmets, glasses. It's called the one-stop shop for ski racing and leisure gear. Goggles, shades, name it. And then most popular in Manhut, anytime they can get a hold of a Fuxi hoodie, like a Manhut, a Copper Mountain, or regular caps. I mean, basically beanies. So basically the one-stop shop, get them dialed in from top to bottom, or from the bottom up here. So like this is one product right here, super successful the last couple of years. They're called scooties. I call them.
You know what?
Scooty up your
We're going to
boots.
stop in a minute, and I'm going to go through the scooties because I
Okay, cool.
love that product, and I want you to explain it.
Absolutely.
But right now, just let our viewers know how to get in touch with you, how to find Fuxi Racing.
Fuxi Racing, I believe. If you Google Fuxi Racing, I show up. Otherwise, FuxiRacingUSA.com is the whole info on their website, phone number, email. And this is my best employee right there. That particular thing. I sleep with this guy. So basically, I'm the only one who picks up the phone. And if I don't pick up the phone, I might be in trouble because I don't want to have it roll over the voicemail.
Yes.
So most likely, if you call the Fuxi hotline, 970-376-1288. The one and only Fuxi is going to pick up the call right there.
Fuxi, you are the consummate sales guy. I love your excitement, and we're going to go over some other stuff, but I'm going to stop for now. This is the Ski Legends, and you'll get us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and we'll be right back.